So hello my dear brothers, and I'm really happy cause I'm finally back to play Kaiser Redux and Kaiserreich. And in today's video guys, we're going to play as the Russian Republic, but without liberals. Cause Russia and liberals, you know, those things doesn't match at all. Today we'll have not that boring Russian national state. No, that's too boring. Today we will have Russian national peasant state, cause we respect our peasants. With that being said, we need to start this campaign. And as always, enjoy.
Я готов! Ройсь! Смирно! Ройсь! Смирно! Готов! Смирно!
Yeah, Russian Constitution of 1920. But I've got a question. Important question. So how much divisions does your constitution have? Cause I know that we have like 79 divisions. But how much divisions does constitution have? I don't know. Well, yeah, goodbye boring dude. Well, who we got here? Gargulov. His surname sounds funny to me. So instead of death penalty because of killing Kerensky, he will get life in prison. Life imprisonment. It was too hot. Brudas, some systems in this modification are made so juicy and so cool. Just look at the Государственная Duma or State Duma. So we've got a real one cool system of the Senate and State Duma with different deputies, with different parties, so on, and you see there we got the Prime Minister and there we got a President. Sheesh, it looks like a real life, and that's why I like Kaiser Redux instead of the Kaiserreich, cause in the Kaiserreich Russia is a piece of shit in the Kaiserreich, for real, but in the Kaiser Redux, bellissimo. Dealing with the Black Monday, and of course we will initialize the Duma plan, cause you see the parties that support this plan, and of course Senate is a piece of shit that we need to destroy because, you know, Duma will help us to establish our Russian national state and our new world, but Senate will do everything to say fuck you Savinkov, we need to save Russian democracy. So, of course, we choose the first option, and the second option, the only thing that I can say about it, liberals, bruh. Russian 1936 legislative elections, and what a surprise, victory of the NRPR. Yeah, Savinkovism, that's our ideology. First women's division of death. Hell no man, this is unacceptable. No woman, back to your kitchen. So you see that liberals want to destabilize the situation in the country, and they dislike our new conservative president Felix Yusupov. But he is a legitimate president. Fuck you liberals. Fucking German lapdogs. Our moves needs to be made by the law, so we will find our support in Duma instead of doing the revolution in Russia. Third revolution in 20 years. That's not good. So yeah, using our constitution, using our law, we will go to that time when Prime Minister will become the President of the Russia, and those two positions will combine. And of course in the question of capital, the new capital will be Moscow instead of Petrograd or St. Petersburg, because Petrograd is an imperial capital, but we are not going to be a Russian empire, so we will be like a totalitarian Moscow. Glory to the new capital of the new Russia. Oh my god, the Alash Ordas Russians are oppressed. We need to do something with that, and we need to show the whole world that Russia is a strong state, so we will declare war on them. It was the red line for us. In the real life Russia has only brown lines, but in our universe, in the Kaiser Redux, we've got red lines, the real one, red lines, and no one can oppress Russians in their countries. So let's go and destroy Ala-Sharda, and of course we will annex them. As I see, our operation is going pretty successfully. And yeah, I guess that we need to have a small talk with the Supreme Court to show them who is the real power in the Russia. I don't want to threaten anyone because it's not the good way to deal with good boys. We need just to influence them. Just a private talk like normal people, because it's the second step to threaten to anyone who doesn't understand a good words. So first of all, we need to talk with them. Hello taxes, will you pay taxes? Goodbye Kazakhstan. Holy shit, I like that sound. Well, those guys didn't understand the normal words, so we will call the combat squads. And they need to know that motherland belongs to people, not to the Supreme Court and their stupid decisions. They need to know who is the real power in Russia. And finally, in the late July 1937, we will start the Third Russian Revolution. And Savinkov will be proclaimed as our new Russian vождь. And as a result of our decisions, we see that Savinkov is proclaimed the vождь. Hail to the vождь! Oops, Gergulov attempted to coup our government and he did it successfully. So the vождь is that. Long live the new vождь! Our new flag looks epic too, cause I like pine trees and I like skulls. A normal day in Russia. Why the hell didn't they add vodka to the flag? Cause Gergulov looks like a man who drinks vodka every day. And that's not even a joke. Yeah, now we are the Russian national peasant state. And now we've got our new cool flag, but this flag is without vodka. I'll cry because of that. But anyway, now we've got our own focus tree line. Holy shit. Goodbye Savinkov. And now Gergulov in power. And since that moment, schizophrenia will start to rise. My new goal is gonna be simple, cause now we need to prepare our Ooga Booga forces to liberate Russians from traitors like Poland, Ukraine, White Ruthenia, Kingdom of Lithuania, and Teutons. Teutons. Boys, I guess that first of all we need to crush our former allies. So let's destroy stupid socialists and horrors of the socialism too. The Red Menace. While their commitment to combating the capitalist oppressors is commendable, they are nothing more than a bunch of machine cultists, threatening the traditional peasant lifestyle. We have fought them before, and we shall fight them again. If we take a look on that from the historical perspective, it's true because Bolsheviks have destroyed the peasants in the Soviet Union and the whole agrarian culture. Just look at that. Kuban's People Republic became our puppet, and now let's integrate it. At least now we will gain access to the Azov and Black Sea. Successful integration of Kuban People's Republic. Perfect. Money is not the anthem of success. Sheesh man, that was a huge surprise for me, so they have declared war on me and now I should fight with those camels and Bukhara government. Let's just finish those fuckers. And all Central Asian camels will belong to us, to the Russian National Peasant State. You know, it's something like República Socialista Federativa Soviética de México. Oh man, the Reds and the Vladivostok, so Bolsheviks took power and the Transamur, and now we need to do something with that. I guess that we need another month to prepare an invasion, because right now I don't even have any forces in Siberia. Not even Far East, but Siberia. All my forces are located right now near Moscow and Ukraine, so I just need to deploy them at least there. So yeah, we need another month to prepare an invasion. At least we got all buffs from the Siberian War and Far East got the debuffs. We can work with that. And now let's move right to the Vladivostok. It's going to be our final stop. As you can see, red lines in our state works pretty good. Yay, our first encirclement in the new campaign, -6 divisions. Шойгу, Герасимов, где боеприпасы? Holy crap, Vladikam is captured. 11th of May 1939, the war was successfully finished. And now Russia is reunited. State of Peasants. I like P2, so let's search it. So like in the Russian-Ukrainian border we will build pea shooters, double pea shooters, chompers, and other stuff? Like torchwoods from the Plants vs Zombies or what? Cause our color reminds me zombies from the PvZ, but man, I don't know. With our ideology, we can do everything in our universe and in this such a wonderful world. Oh yeah boys, didn't say it for the last 3 months. The Commune of France or the French National Workers' State declared war on the German Empire and we were selected in no one cause all of them sucks. But now, Germans, just hold on a little bit so I can eat the whole Eastern Europe and eat some parts of you. Thank you. Boys, we've got a good news. So Kalmykia agreed to peacefully unite with Russia. We had a good small talk with them, they understood everything and they have successfully rejoined Russia. Welcome back, boys. And finally we've got access to the Kuban and Black Sea Fleet. And guess what? The German lapdogs decided to join us peacefully too. The Donkoban Union comes back to the motherland. Easy for Rens and put it upper belt. And this dude will be crushed. Plus he has no divisions on the front line, so it's gonna be easy. So Georgians will be punished too. And hell no man, we won't form Great Scythia cause we've got 2 reasons for that. First of all, the color is awful, the second one, I don't want to be the Great Scythia, we are the Great Ancient Rus people. Евреи в троянском коне, инквизиторы ящеры, охота ящеров на славян. Русы, пейте воду из Байкала, да молитесь. А вы, ироды, хоть Бога побойтесь. And don't forget that it's going to be the end for the Azerbaijan cause they have declined our investments into their oil fields. That's not good. You can't decline any investments in your economy from Russia. So you will be punished. And the best part of it is that Ottoman Empire will do nothing. They won't join this war cause they are scared of us. As well as Afghanistan. That's why you need to have the real one red lines that no one can cross, instead of having brown lines that everyone can cross. In America, every man is a king. In Russia, every man is a peasant. So finally, after searching the last focus in our great focus through line of the peasant vozhd, you can finally see this gigachat Gopnik style Pavel Gargulov. Замечательный русский мужчина. A wonderful Russian man. Well, the situation for Froggies isn't as good as you can see, cause Germans are pushing them right to the Paris, as it was in 1914 and 1915. So we need to help them as fast as we can, but still I want to destroy them, so it's a complicated situation and it's a complicated conflict. Because you know, they are fighting for the workers, and Russia is fighting for the peasants. And communists with other cum lovers doesn't match with the peasants at all. And boys, don't forget my main rule. If you can do something in the peaceful way, or annex someone in the peaceful way, you should do it, or at least you should try to do that. So we will try to deal with the Belarus and Finland in the peaceful way. If it doesn't work, we'll go to the war with Germany. The final battle. At least it isn't a final bottle, cause bottle of water is a cringe. Sheesh man, they deleted the option to buy white comps obligation and now we can only make a coup here or try just to declare war on them. But you know, it's the bad option. Where's my option to buy their obligations? I dislike it, so we will just invest in a pro-Russian coup, cause I can do nothing else in this situation. Oh my god boys, we did it. We really did it. And of course now we will annex this piece of cum. Well, at least somewhere the unification of Belarus and Russia has happened. Well, at least somewhere unification of Russia and Belarus happened. You know, Russian forces located in the kinda interesting positions near a major city of Ukraine. Jesus fucking Christ, now we need to enter this war as fast as they can, cause soon France is going to lose Paris, and after Paris the whole front line will collapse. So now, in January 1941, I have to push this button, and in spring 1941, we're going to attack Germany and their allies. Finally, we will do it, and take back our rightful lands. So let's fucking go, boys, and destroy everyone. As you may see, Ukraine isn't doing well, plus we have captured Kharkov, and now we need to capture the whole eastern Ukraine and move to the Kyiv. So right now Ukrainian front line is cut from the main front line of the German Empire because they don't have Poland in their alliance, and that means that Ukrainian front line is going to collapse pretty soon because they can't even get aid from the German Empire, and plus our situation in Ukraine is pretty good. Right now those forces are located near my hometown, so that looks kinda funny. At least we didn't fight for Bakhmut for 8 months. 24th of May 1941 we have captured Kyiv. In April Ukraine has capitulated, and now through this focus we will go and attack Poland because Poland is independent, they didn't even join the Third International, and now we need to have a wider front line with Germany, so yeah, goodbye Poland. Yo, check this out, bro don't even want to defend his front line, so his front line is collapsing and we are moving closer and closer to Berlin. We, Russia. May 1941, the fall of Berlin. Why am I not surprised? And after collapse of the Reichspakt, you can say that I took everything, even Nancy and Alsace-Lorraine, cause those stupid damn communards doesn't deserve to have it. So I didn't create nothing special, I just have restored the border of the Germany and the Russian Empire in 1914, and I'm totally okay with that. And also I have created this funny Belgium with this scary man. He looks like a person that has mental problems. And after finishing all our deals in the north, like puppeting Sweden and Denmark, and also annexing the great Finnish lands, now we need to make sure that everything will be fine in the south and of course in the east too, to make sure that Russian peasants won't suffer in the future anymore. Give me back Bezbarmaniman or I will come on you, Romanistan. Also, let's fight with the Turkmenistan. In 14 days we are going to declare war on Turkmen. Well, they didn't give me Bezbarmaniman, so I need to save Bezbarmaniman peasants, and now I have to go to war against Romanian. And now we will go to war with Romania, which will help us to get to the border with Bulgaria, so we will destroy Bulgaria, and at the same time we will go and fight against the Turks from the Europe, and Constantinople will be conquered pretty easily. Jesus Christ, even our Slavic brothers have joined this war, so now we have to destroy fake Serbs to get the real Serbs to the power in their country. Serbs, brothers, we will liberate you from the horrors of the Belgrade Pact. Remember boys, every Serb is a peasant, every peasant is a Serb in their country. By the April 1942 we have conquered Great Armani, and our next stop is going to be Siriman, minus Bulgaria. And after that, in a few days we have captured Constantinople, and Ottoman Empire has capitulated too. It's a sick expansion because now we have a border with Dominion of Delhi. We have captured as well as Afghanistan and Persia. And now we need to capitulate the fake Slavs. And now, when we solved all our problems in the Balkans, in the north, in the Middle East, now we can go and deal with Mongolians and Japanimba. I don't like Japanimba because they control Sakhalin and Kuril Islands. This is truly Russian territory. Now let's solve the Mongolian question, and I'm going to declare war on them, because I don't know why, but this decision is blocked. But I don't care about that, cause I have reason to attack them because they control my lands, and they declined to give me back them. Let's have some fun and make war crimes in Mongolia. Let's try our luck and probably we will get back Alaska. Let's try to purchase it, why not? Well, Canadians aren't as stupid as I thought, cause yeah, they agreed to sell us Alaska with one demand. So if we want to purchase it, we have to declare war on the Third International in 2 months. I don't think that it's a good idea, so we will just send them the ultimatum to get it back to us. Well, if it won't work, we will just step back, and that's all. I said that they are not as stupid as I thought. Well, they are as stupid as I thought because they agreed to give it us back peacefully without even joining the war against the Second International. Russian America is back. Who gives a fuck about Japanese opinion? So we will just declare war on them and take these lands with our forces. And at the same time we will claim КВЖД. Китайская Восточная Железная Дорога. Or in English it would sound like Chinese East Railroad. And Chinese government have rejected our demands, so we will declare war on them too. And that was actually a bad idea to reject my demands. Because now we are easily entering their lands and they got no forces here, so they will capitulate like, I don't know, in January? And with that we are also capturing Korea. Oh hell no, man, Japan doesn't even want to defend Korea, so we will easily capture it, and after that we will have a funny treat with them when they will lose their empire. It's gonna be the real one happy end for us, and for them too. So in this treat I just took the northern Manchuria, the part which I wanted to take, and that's everything that I need. Holy shit, after treat with the Japanese, our empire, I mean our Russian national peasant state, looks much more better. And all of that has happened only because we've got a cool new vozhd, who looks like a Gopnik, and he is just a based Gopnik that has united Russia once and forever.